But I just wanted to, yeah, you can see my messy ass room over here, right? But I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit and just hang out with you guys, see what you guys are exactly up to for Thanksgiving and whatnot. Um, I guess right now, let's see how many people are watching. No one is in here, so do the mother said today. Yo, Raul, what up? Happy Thanksgiving, bro. What up, Sergio? Bush did 9/11. Um, yeah. Dude, what is up, guys? I just want to do a little Thanksgiving stream just because I don't have the mother family in California. So I just wanted to sort of, hang out with you guys. Oh shit, you're Canadian? Okay, fuck that. No Thanksgiving for you, shit. Um, but I just want to just catch up with you guys, see how you guys are doing with the mother Thanksgiving today. Um, I don't know how many people I have. I don't think it updates live, but um, yeah. So I ate the turkey, says Sergio. Dude, that's awesome, man. Uh, other than eating the mother turkey with your friends, what else do you do? So I'll just talk a little bit about what I did today. So I woke up, uh, last minute, I decided to volunteer today. And I think it's like a tradition I'm trying to do every single year. Now that I'm familyless, I don't got the mother time to go back home. I try to give to others, man. And I think like sometimes I give, like I volunteered at this elderly home today because I think like, what's really, really sad? It's something that is wicked sad is seeing old people by themselves on their holidays. Their own damn family does not even visit them. I used to see this at my at when I used to visit my grandma when she's still alive. And I just see all these like elderly people them by themselves and shit, and just like eating like the nursing home or whatever provides like Thanksgiving dinner, but dude, it just felt like death in there. I'm like shit, man. Like I feel so bad. Like these people are like forgotten, dude. Worst feeling ever. Oh, thanks, Roll. The content you've been putting up lately has been lit, fam. Thank you very much. I've been trying a lot of new different things. My video with Angela, I was like doing multicams. I was thinking about picking up more cameras and stuff like that, but it's all good, man. Just take one step at a time. I've been talking to a lot of people about them starting their YouTube videos, YouTube like videos and stuff, which is dope. I've been seeing a lot more pharmacy videos too from other people, which is great too. So I'm happy about that. Good job for King. Had dinner with my professor. Oh, dope. How'd you have dinner with your professor? Shit. That's awesome. I didn't know that y'all were so close and shit. Robert, dude, I volunteered today with the Buffalo City mission. I go UB School of Pharmacy. Where's UB School of Pharmacy? Sorry, I don't know all the pharmacy schools and stuff, but that's dope that you volunteered, man. I was never a really big volunteer person until like I moved out to California, and so like for me, my major like volunteer events, like I volunteer at a lot of USC like pharmacy school like uh, activities. I also like sometimes I'll do food events. I don't like to do those as much because I like to use my skills a lot more too. Tom English, what's up, bro? How's your? Let me know, guys, how your Thanksgiving was and stuff. It's me. What up, Mata Parker? Hey, what up? I know it's you, man. Buffalo. Oh, Buffalo, New York. Okay, gotcha. Upstate. That's dope. Um, Happy Thanksgiving from a Canadian refugee in the six. Um, Next door neighbor to like freaking Drake and the homie Bieber, right? But yeah, like I was saying, like I volunteered today, and I was like seeing old people and stuff. Sometimes, like honestly, we forget about them, because we just look at them and they're like this. I feel so bad for them, man. Like when they eat by themselves or they're just by themselves on the holiday, it's wicked sad, man. Um, I don't know. I just feel like, damn, a little piece of me is like fucking dying inside. So yeah, but it was cool. You know, they had a luncheon and stuff. It wasn't honestly the event wasn't that great. I shot some video about it too. I just haven't been in the editing mode. I've been so busy with other stuff, man. And recently I've been feeling a little burnt out. So I think we went K Beebs after too, which was freaking dope. We went to Kanghodang. If you guys have ever been there, it's a chain now, I think, but it's hella good. Um, Happy Thanksgiving, Brees Nakamura. Hi Kevin, from Hawaii. Dope. I got Hawaii fans too. Shit, nice. Thanks for joining. I didn't even want to like really you know I guess like what I wanted this to be was just to just chill with you guys, talk to you for a little bit before I grab dinner. Table for one by myself. Joy. Fuck. No, that's cool. Um, I like it's tough, man. Sometimes as a transplant or like if you move to a different place, you can't always visit your family. It's been like 2 years since I spent, I think 2 or 3 years since I spent the holidays with my family, and it's tough. Like as a pharmacist, like sometimes you don't get all this like vacation time and stuff, and like tomorrow I have to open my pharmacy. It's all for the spirit of the healthcare, but still it's not easy, man. And I have it good too. Like other pharmacists, they have to work today and stuff like that. They're forced to work, even though they get like paid hella money. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't replace your family, man. So that's one thing I realized. But it's all good. There's nothing I can do about it right now. I just want to work my ass off so I don't have to like fucking struggle later, and I can enjoy those like last years with my family and shit. Mudda depressing, man. It's all good. But I think in the future maybe I'll just plan out a little better. I think in the past, like honestly, I've been really bad with organization and shit. Let me move this over here. Boop. Yo. Do I do Black Friday shopping? Hey, shit. What do you guys buy on Black Friday? Like for me, I don't really buy that much. I have everything I want. I got camera equipment. I got like books. I am not a really big Black Friday person. I just bought this like huge ass monitor. I would turn it around, but it's gonna fuck up my whole setup and shit. So fuck it. But I bought this like huge ass. Wait, hold on. This is how big my monitor is, or you can't even see it, but it's pretty fucking big. I just bought it because of editing and stuff, so it's pretty dope. Did I graduate pharmacy school? Of course, man. My name's Kevin Yee, the Pharm D, man. Of course, I graduated pharmacy school, but it's cool. Yeah, I graduated in 2013. It's been a while. Che T, big fan from Australia. Yeah, Aussie fans. I always wanted. You know what? You know what's pretty crazy? Like growing up, there's like people in Australia and stuff, but you're never curious about it. But like through watching like, um, Joe's vlogs, other people's vlogs, even like my Chani and stuff, like I'm like, damn, these people are wicked cool, and Ken always tells me like they're you guys are really friendly and stuff. I would love to go down there, but it's hella far, dude. I guess like I should check it out sometime. Especially maybe when like my channel and other things get bigger for me. Who knows? I might do a meet and greet down there, huh? And it's also like really it's really big. I don't even know where to visit in like Australia. Like some people think about it as like a little small, but it's fucking BBC size, man. It's a whole continent. I just buy the shoe and the clothes. Oh, by the way, shameless promo. Go for broke, man. Yeah, I think Go for Broke is actually launching some new clothes like tonight. So that's the I did the Mudda emails for those, man, or I helped do the Mudda emails for those. So you guys, yeah, I do a lot of copywriting too, but I'm not doing a shameless promo today. Today is just the Mudda bonding time. Um, no good deals. Yeah, I've been checking slick deals all day, man. I haven't seen anything. I saw some like lenses that I want to use, but I don't even really use my DSLR as much anymore. Last year bought big bro bought two fucking snakes. Oh shit, BBCs, man. How old am I? I am the Mudda 28. What do you bench? I only bench the 95 pound. No, so my bench actually really sucks. It's gone down since I've been dropping weight. My lifts have been going down too. I think right, like honestly, for 1 rep max is really sad. I hate saying this, but it's like at 240. Now I probably could do more and stuff, but like when I was a lot stronger, I was like the closest I ever got. I never broke 3 plates, but I did 310. But whatever. I mean, right now my focus isn't necessarily on lifting the most weight, even though I love powerlifting and stuff, and I love the routines and stuff. But when you combine it with like MMA and stuff, it's hella draining, man. Dude, pharmacology is raping me. Oh, dude, you'll get through it, man. Just one step at a time. It really helps when you're studying pharmacology and therapeutics at the same time. At least for me, it helped me better understand like the drugs. But sometimes like the science goes against the actual therapy and stuff. So I don't know, man. People don't realize that pharmacology and pharmacy are actually very different. As a pharmacist, you study pharmacology and shit, but it's not the same thing as pharmacy. Uh, Joanna Lovo. Wow, I got 15 people in this bitch. Shit, nice. Joanna Lovo. For pharmacy school, how did you pay for school? Did you get all loans? Explain, please. Money saved up, scholarships. So it's tough. So I will admit I had a lot of help from my family. At least to pay, like, so what I did, I just took out loans and I worked, and my family helped me pay for the remainder balance because I didn't get like full ride or anything. I got like some scholarships, but honestly it was very little. So um honestly it's hard, man. I knew people in pharmacy school, they would work like fucking almost like a full-time job, and they're just straight up hustling. I'm so grateful I didn't have to do the same thing, but it is possible. Like a lot of people do make things work, but yeah, it's tough. I would recommend doing a lot of scholarships too, because that will decrease your out of pocket pay. And there's so many scholarships for students, but honestly, I'm not really an expert on getting scholarships because I was kind of a dumbass. Current P3 in farm school. Much respect to all pharmacists. How much do you remember so much? How do you remember so much information? I don't. Like what you see in practice is the same themes coming up over and over again. Me and Angela actually did a video on how to study and stuff. So I think when you're trying to like really study and stuff, it's like a video game. You can't focus on everything. You're gonna fucking lose. You gotta focus on the most important things. I think that's one thing that me and Angela we agree on a lot. So you can't remember everything. Remember certain like the key points or certain themes too, and just go by that. Che Che T, yeah. Any tips for studying? It's been a while since I've actually been in a testing environment and stuff. So, I mean, like I said, me and Angela, we did a video the other day, which you can watch. But I mean, main thing is focus. But yeah, I just did Black Friday at J.C. Penney, and Macy's got an $80 sweatshirt oh my god, damn. Dude, I just started getting into sweaters and shit because recently I haven't been wanting to iron my shirts and whatnot. It takes too fucking long. And honestly, I should just really pay somebody to do it for me. But sweaters I can just throw on, and it still looks relatively professional. I'll have to iron my shirts all the way and shit. So looks good. And plus it's cold out. Shit. Um, hey Kevin. Hey Kevin. I have an interview in a week. Help me out some questions I need to answer. I'm nervous. Oh yeah, I should do a video on how to prepare for interviews. A lot of people ask me, like even my own cousin, she's in farm school and stuff, and she was asking me, how do I prepare? Like get like blah blah blah. What are they gonna ask me and stuff like that. I'll do a separate video on that probably, just for you, man. What's my height? Dang, Pedro wants to know every single thing. I might as well just give me my social security shit. I'm 5'8". The recent Angela videos are awesome. We want more Mudda Angela. Yeah, problem with Mudda Angela is that she's a freaking flaker, man. It's really hard for me to meet her. Like our schedules don't always align. Um, Sometimes it's you guys don't see the behind the scenes, but it's actually very draining and very intensive for me. Like I have to prepare all the questions ahead, and then edit all the videos. But I'm getting better at editing, so I can really edit a lot quicker than when I first did it. You know. What's up, Cabin? Says extra. Happy Mother Thanksgiving. Che T. Will you visit Australia and Cambodia in the future? Honestly, I don't see myself visiting Cambodia. Like to be honest, like I've never really been interested in it. Maybe I'll go train a fight there. That'd be pretty fucking fun. Um, why did I go to med school? Well, I never wanted to be at med school because I always wanted to do more like work life balance. I think that's really important sometimes. You know, when you're in med school, you're on call. It's really tough, vigorous, especially if you're not dedicated to the profession. If you're not really gung ho about it, like I don't advise going into med school. I mean, the money is okay after, but you're stuck with so much loan. You're paying off so much loan and stuff. And honestly, if you're not in love with the profession, I wouldn't do it. But that's just me. For pharmacy, like I saw people having families and stuff, and like even today, like I can just rest assured, like I don't need to work most holidays, like with this particular company. When I was working with CVS, like that shit was brutal. Like you work every holiday and stuff like that, overnights, whatever. But you just take things in steps, try and make your situation better each day, and that's what I keep on doing. Like, is my current pharmacy the best place to be at? No, I don't think so. There's so many things that could be helped, but you just focus one thing at a time and just try and make every day a little bit better. Um, what's the worst pain you've ever felt? I'll answer that one in a bit. I don't want to go into too much pains. That's too much of deep right now. Doing super dirt in math and physics. Can I do pharmacy? I sucked at physics, man. So I think you're good. Do I invest? Of course I. Yes, I do invest, man. Like I have articles on basic investing. I'm just fucking with you, Pedro. I'm just kidding, man. Alvarez versus McGregor. No, I didn't. But I heard everybody at my gym was talking about it and stuff, and I'm surprised I didn't actually go watch it. Like I usually watch like a lot of the UFC fights and stuff like that. Just because for you guys that don't know, I really like MMA. I've been really into jiu-jitsu. I got these new ear guards and shit too. Fuck. I started noticing one of my ears is like starting to get cauliflower ear. I was like, fuck. So I started wearing ear guards when I roll now. Joe is at David's place, I think. Westworld, best TV show. Joe, meditation. Meditation. Oh yeah. So this is some kind of hippie shit. I love. So I started meditating, not too probably like maybe a few months back, and easiest way, download this app called Calm and stuff. And it has an intro of how to meditate and stuff, and I just do that. I just really focus on the breathing and just clear my mind. It's crazy. Like if I ever need a quick pick me up, you just like sit there for like even 5 minutes, and you're brand new, man. Curry or LeBron. I'm not really into basketball, man. Isn't pharmacy boring? I mean, it has its points sometimes. Like, it has its times when it's boring. But to me, it's not boring. Like, there's always something to do. You're never bored. There's always like things to strategize, stuff like that as well. But yeah, let me tell you Mudda story. So I want to go back into the pain thing, man. So this is an exclusive. I am going to let you guys know on the stream what has happened to me recently. Um, so basically, I'm gonna tell the full story in one of in a like heart to heart video. But basically, I found out who my hater was recently, and it really sucks. Like this was a person I would consider very close because we sort of it was a person that I dated and stuff like that, and basically she was creating all these fake accounts, and yeah, um, she was the one doing all the hater shit. I'll tell you how I found out and stuff. Like it's pretty fucking. It's a really crazy story. It's a really long ass story, but I'm just gonna hype it up right now and just let the curiosity brew and shit. You know? Yeah, fuck her, man. Yeah, I like it's crazy, man. Like the people that you let in your life, it's so crazy. So after this whole experience, I was like, fuck, Kevin, you gotta be careful about who you date. You gotta be careful about the people you let in your life because it'll start affecting your friends, your family, everything. And it wasn't only attacking me. Like this person was going way out of the line of of attacking like my my friends' friends, my friends. You know, it was way out. Like it was really crazy. And you know what? So, like if we're dating and stuff, like when you date someone, right? That's like letting them into your life and stuff. And there's a certain level of trust. And it was just kind of breached and stuff. I'm never gonna release her name or anything because I have you know, like I don't think that's right, but I can definitely let you guys know what happened and stuff. There is some stuff that I have to probably leave out, and I'm just trying to wait for everything since it's so recent. I just want everything to kind of calm down before I let everyone know. So yeah. Tell us the mother story. Tell us the mother story. Future of pharmacy with Trump as president elect. I have no idea, dude. For you guys that don't know, like I was pretty hush hush about like my political views and stuff, but I was actually you know, it's kind of sickening during this like whole thing. Like if you said you're a Trump supporter, that makes you automatic racist. You fucking hate gay people. You blah blah blah. I'm like, god damn, like dude, just because you feel a certain way about a certain president, like or president like candidate, like people make all these assumptions about you, so I just kept shut the fuck up half the time, and I was just like, "Yep, you know, like I respect people who have a different opinion from me. It doesn't really change the way I feel. I feel like any of the candidates, like no one's perfect, but you're just trying to think about what's most important. The reason why I was like more of a, I would say gung ho like Trump supporter, but the reason why I trusted like Trump a little bit what more was because of Hillary and I just don't trust her. She's always lying and stuff. I'd rather trust a crazy person that you know you can trust a little more. Also, the thing that really sort of I don't want to say pissed me off, but one thing that really turned me off was the whole Benghazi thing. And I don't want to turn this into political talk and shit, but like whenever you're fucking with like our troops and stuff like that, I that's something I feel like I know so many vets and stuff, and they've changed my life like personally, you know, like through my personal relationships with them and stuff. And I feel very strongly about that. Um, how many languages do I speak? I speak fucking English. My Cantonese fucking sucks. It's so bad. I wish, like, honestly, if there's somebody that wants to teach me Cantonese, shit, I'd be down. I'd probably be hella embarrassed. It's actually one of my biggest insecurities, but I would love to learn that. I've been like, I know like basic phrases in like Viet, so random that I just picked up from like roommates or random other people. It's so fucking weird, dude. I wouldn't say phrases, just like random words and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah. Uh, this person, I can't confirm, like for my YouTube, I can't confirm that, that it was her that was like downloading all my videos. Who knows, you know, like, but definitely like for my Instagram, I have a strong paper trail. So, and after I confronted her, like, everything sort of stopped and calmed down, you know? So, yeah. Kanye West wants to run for president. Fuck, man, his shit was boring as fuck, man. Like, I went to his concert or his show, and he was just like, oh man, I'm not like it was hyped up. I was a huge Kanye fan at one point, but there comes a certain point where an artist they become so abstract and stuff. You don't really understand the art. Like his Life of Pablo like album. Honestly, I'm gonna get mad hate for it, but I didn't like it. You know what I mean? It's too weird. Just like Yeezus, man. Yeezus was the fucking weirdest shit. Like for me, I just don't understand or appreciate that art. I don't think it's a bad thing. Like there's tons of people that love it, but for me, it's like whatever. I'm from the Hong Kong. I can teach you the Mudda Kento. Ew, shit. Thank you very much. Uh, yeah. So, actually, he canceled the rest of his 2016 tour. Fuck. So I heard lucky, I went to the first show in LA. Apparently, the second show that I was originally supposed to go to, he canceled. He flaked out on. He was like, "Fuck you guys! Like, go ask refunds from the LA Forum and stuff." And it was really bad. He really flaked out. But he's like, dude, everybody in their Yeezys like fucking loves him and sucks his nuts, man. It's fucking crazy. Um, Fan any music recommendations? What do you listen to for all for it's for me it's all about Chris Brown and Bruno Mars. I'm not a huge Bruno fan. Chris Brown is dope. I can tell you're more of an R&B person, and this is another one of my huge like I don't want to say passions, but definitely very enthusiastic about music a lot. I like Bryson Tiller. Actually, my friend served him in LA at a K Beep spot. I was like, God damn, that's wicked cool. Um, who else? Tory Lanez is bomb too. I love Tory Lanez. Of course, like me, I'm not like I like Drake, sort of like Drake, um, but I'm more of a Meek Mill fan. So, Dream Chasers 4 just came out maybe a few weeks ago. That was freaking good. That's a really good mixtape. If you're into that hype rap, I guess. I've been listening to Lil Uzi Vert recently, Lil Yachty. I might go. You know what? I might actually try to see 21 Savage and Lil Uzi Vert on Sunday. I'm not sure. Like if I'm not for sure, but most likely. I'm just trying to find people go. No one wants to go to shit with me, man. I just want to get fucking ratchet and oh, fuck it, whatever. Um, do you play video games to keep you from getting bored, dude? I'm never bored, man. When you're like, when you're trying to do a full time job, like work for people that really inspire you or like let you grow your skills, like I'm so grateful that Joe actually let me sort of do sort of the copywriting and do all this marketing stuff because it's really changing my career into a new direction. You know what I mean? And so I'm very grateful for that. And I got like the refugee hustle stuff and YouTube and all this stuff, man. I'm so grateful for it, man. And there's all these opportunities. People are asking, like when I go onto USC's like pharmacy campus, like people recognize me, like dude, and people want to meet up with me. It's I think like honestly this year has been really tough on me. Like the other day I fucking smashed I smashed my Nexus 6, right? My trackpad for my MacBook Pro doesn't like I fucking spilled contact solution on it. And then I just been having a lot of bad luck ever since my grandma died. Like been catching L's like fucking crazy, man. And sometimes like even today, like I'm not gonna lie, I've been very homesick recently. Like in Boston, I'll be with my friends, with my family. I'd never be bored shit, but sometimes we gotta make sacrifices for the things we like doing now. So I know at the end of the day, like all this hopefully will definitely pay off. In the past when I just like I don't want to say went for broke, but when I sort of like gave myself these opportunities, they've always paid off. Always paid off. Back when I like decided to YOLO and out to California. Back when I decided to YOLO, pay 2 apartments just to live with Joe. Like I like those moments where you feel very nervous and stuff like that, or very uneasy. Like that's the best time to just like fucking. You just gotta have faith that things will work out, and if they don't, they don't. You know, it's all good. Min Tran. I don't smoke, drink or smoke, and I feel like it's destroying your social. Shit, I don't drink or smoke, and I got like friends and shit. You know what I mean? So that's the guy that's sitting on Thanksgiving by himself in his fucking room. Shit. No, but shit. I mean, honestly, that shouldn't stop you from meeting people. Like I meet tons of people, like either through volunteer events, like through social media. There's so many things that you can like relate to people and talk to people about. You know, like dude, don't seriously, don't. Oh, you retracted your message. As these opportunity, your video is awesome. Thank you, man. This video, I think this video is hella boring. It's just me talking, and I'm not doing. I'm not like a sexy girl with a cleavage and showing my tits and shit. Speaking about tits, I was actually, I think last night, I was actually watching Tila Tequila, and her fucking rants, man, it's so crazy. I used to, like, dude, I thought she was wicked hot back in the day. Like, oh, I thought she was so damn hot. But I don't know, man. She's gotten crazier and crazier. But you know, you just learn to accept people for who they are. Maybe it's I wouldn't have like a conversation with her, but I think she's her mudda boobies and all that is. I don't know. Some people say she looks like an alien, but I don't give a fuck. As these opportunities grow, do you see yourself quitting pharmacy in the near future? Um, I feel like for me, I'll probably give back to pharmacy in a different way, and I think it's already starting to happen. My channel's never been really about pharmacy. I just use it to I don't want to say get viewers and stuff like that, but pharmacy attracts a certain type of person, and uh, people typically are very curious about pharmacy because they hear a lot of bad stuff about it, and I just sort of want to give them a full, like, honest review about pharmacy before going into it. So probably as I change careers and stuff, or if I do switch careers and whatnot, I want to focus it more. Like I'll probably focus it on different people, you know, and have different experts on my channel and stuff like that. So that's what I'm like sort of thinking, but I don't know. I'm not at that point yet. So, I mean, like pharmacy, it's great and all, but sometimes, like at the end of the day, when I'm not using the skills that I want to be using all the time. You know, like still feel like I'm using very low. Some I've been doing it for so long now. Like I've been using the same skills over and over again, and it just gets boring. You want to learn, like I'm not saying there's nothing else for me to learn in pharmacy, but for me, like I don't think like I truly think if I stay working on the bench for like even a year to 5 years, like dude, I'm not gonna learn that much, you know, compared to a new environment and stuff like that. That's why I sort of wanted to become like a supervisor just to try it out. I don't know if it'd be utilizing a new skill set for me, you know, and that's what really gets me up in the morning. That's why I like doing copywriting. That's why I like doing YouTube and different other things, because you're always consistently learning, man. um, sorry. Marilyn is like, how much alcohol can you bear? How much alcohol can I drink? I can't. I don't drink actually. I never drank in my life. Rolls, lol, lol. Who's that? She's still hot. Yeah. Hey Linda, what up? Happy Thanksgiving. How many people are watching? How many people? Oh, Evan's like, yo. How many people are watching right now that are into pharmacy? Just curious. Yeah, I'm curious too, man. Like it's weird. Like a lot of people, like some people watch me because of my pharmacy stuff. Some people watch me because they just like my personality and stuff. Like a lot of one of my best friends back home, he's like, yo, honestly, like I watch your videos because it reminds me of all the times when we used to hang out. I was like, damn, shit, got me feeling like Drake. Shit. Um, New song, drug dealer, Macklemore. I don't listen to Macklemore. I don't know. There's something about it's not about race or anything, but something about the white rappers and stuff. Like I just don't vibe with. Like G Easy is probably the closest I listen to, and people are gonna hate me for this, but I'm not a huge Eminem fan. I like him as a producer more, but his delivery it just sounds like so whiny and shit. I can't listen to it. He's a sick lyricist. Fuck, I can't speak. But as far as like music, I'm not a huge fan of this music, especially recently. But I listen to Shade 45 shit. Um, I literally just submitted my Farmcast application. I want some Kevin therapy, and here you are. Hold on, pause. Great, dude. I'm so happy for you. Like that feeling when you submit all your Farmcast shit and everything is done, dude. There's this huge burden taken off, man. It's kind of like when you graduate pharmacy school and you realize that you don't have any more rotations, you don't have any more classes, you don't have any more exams. You're done. You know, it's a really, really great feeling. Um, are you thinking about switching in different settings first instead of switching career? Um, so for me, like my strategy will probably be, I I said this from the very beginning. Like I always want to sort of pharmacy. Some people look at pharmacy like they're trapped, and sometimes I do feel trapped. I'm not gonna lie, I feel fucking trapped sometimes. But in general, I look at pharmacy as like my pay, like as my investor, right? This company is basically make able to make me feel very comfortable without having to suck dick on the street. Shit. No one wants to fucking. I don't want to suck no dick on the street. Shit. Just to make it ends meet. But I'll probably start. So what I've been doing is just investing in skills, learning. I keep on learning, and developing my skills while I'm in pharmacy. So that's what I'll probably do. How do you make 150K per year as a pharmacist? I don't make 150K right now. Shit, I took a fucking huge ass pay cut to get the life I have right now, and I think it's a lot of people just get caught up on the money. But the difference between 150K and 120, 130K, honestly, yeah, you can probably buy more shit, and that's probably 10 grand. What's 10 grand over 12? I don't know. To me, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Like, cause I get days off, and I have enough time to be doing all these other hustles and investing into my future, right? So, shy singer girl. Maybe you could go clinical route, like ambulatory or hospital. I would actually love to do M care. M care was like a huge thing for me, but you know what? It's been 3 years since I've been down that road, and honestly, I think for me, like I'm not willing to take another pay cut to do it, because I don't love it as much. Like if you're asking me to, hey Kevin, you're gonna be a director of marketing in like a few years, would you take a 50% pay cut? I would do it because I think quality of life is much better. You know what I mean? But for pharmacy to do residency all over again, I don't know if I would do that. I would probably secure my cash flow first and then go back into residency. I always thought about doing residency, and maybe one day I will. But I think, and hopefully by then my skills aren't outdated and shit. But I feel like if I know the right people, if I keep on meeting really interesting pharmacists, it'll be a lot easier to go in. You know. Um, Raul, whoa, Raul, you're computer science. What the fuck? Oh shit! And you watch my video. See, that's the thing about my videos. Like I talk about pharmacy, but it's not really about pharmacy. It's half of the time it's about relationships or life or stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, we all struggle with things. Like we all have things that we struggle with. There's always problems that we're having, and we're always looking for a way out and stuff. Shit, I still got this shit on. Fuck. Where did you get that cool chair? It's a DX Racer chair. I bought it last year. Actually, I wrote a Refugee Hustle article on it. But it was like a $400 chair. I was like, man, this shit's. I don't know. Like I felt like I was having trouble keeping my room clean. My room is still kind of messy. I would show you guys, but I don't want to fuck up my setup. But anyways, I bought it and I just promised to myself that I would try to keep my room a lot more cleaner. And plus, I like work out of my home a lot. Like I used to work out at coffee shops a lot, which I still love doing. But sometimes in LA, I don't got time to be driving 40 minutes one way, 40 minutes another. You know, that's so much time gone out of my day. I'm like, fuck, yeah. Um. Oh, some people watch for the Mudda Angela fucking dirty little chinos. Yeah, that's so true. Like everybody loves Angela, man. Um, I like it's crazy how me and Angela how we first met. Oh yeah, and I didn't release that video yet. Shit, I'll do that later. But I did a video about how me and Angela we first met, and so it's pretty cool. It's you know honestly, when I first saw Angela, I was like, she's whatever, dude. Like not like she's not ugly or anything, but I wasn't attracted to her. But then when I saw her all done up and shit, I was like, damn girl, shit. Let me holler. Fuck. um, what major would you recommend for pharmacy? That does not offer pre-pharmacy major. Honestly, any major as long as you get the prereqs done and perform well. I've had like accountant friends that done it, MBA stuff like that. Like, dude, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think it really comes down back to your purpose, your why. You know, and you really need to portray that when or you need to really seem enthusiastic or like actually be enthusiastic about it. Fuck, man. Like pharmacy, there's so many opportunities out there, and we're changing profession all the time, man. So yeah. How much do you make annually after tax? I think on paper, I'm going to be making a lot more this year, but I think on paper last year I made like about 130K maybe. Uh, and so if you take 40%, whatever 40, if you take 60% of that, that's what I mean. After that's more than tax. That's like Fed, state, and other like Medicare and stuff, like withholdings and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what I made. Um, is a Cars 3 trailer too dark? Don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, do I know a pharmacist that went to medical school after they graduate? Yeah, but honestly, unless you got cash flow coming in, I wouldn't recommend it. What's the point, really? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure, like, I probably need to do a little more research to have, like, a more, like, firm background, but honestly, I don't really see a like what kind of careers would that open, like what extra careers could that open, and is the cost worth it, or is the job like the day-to-day job worth it? You know, those would be the two questions I would ask, and I would look for MD pharmacies all day every day. um Briss Briss Nakamura was pharmacy. Did I pretty much she's asking, did I always want to do pharmacy? I always want to do pharmacy from the beginning. I never even looked twice at any other fields. Because I was attracted to the doctorate and the money, man. And I just felt like it was a better value. So, what up, Mudda Kevin? Yonix. Hey. Linda, apply to my school, MCP Worcester. Dope. Do you remember the hardest semester for you? I go to MCP Boston, so I'm not so terrified about the accelerated curriculum. The scariest part or the shittiest part for me, Linda, was actually P2 second semester. I think P2 second semester. It was one of the hardest semesters for us. I think that's the cardio section. They might have changed it now. It's been almost 4 years, man. Shit. 3-4 years since I graduated and whatnot. So that was the hardest section. I think at that point too, you're getting really burnt out as well. It's very tough, man. Like, luckily I had my family, I had my friends back home, but I know a lot of my other friends, they didn't have any of that, and it was a very tough time for them. 80% of the time I watch your videos for non-pharmacy stuff, like my vlogs and stuff. That's dope. I don't know. I was just doing vlogs because I needed content, and I had all this video shot, but I just never edited it. So yeah. Um, no spoilers. Also, Angela is hot, so she have no game. Why is she single? Cause she's honestly, there comes a certain point in your life where I don't know. There's a lot of she's dated a lot of fuckboys, I guess. You know what I mean? Or douchebags, whatever generation you're from. But basically, they don't really want to settle down. They just want to sort of toot it and boot it. And she's not about that anymore. She's like 30 now, so she really wants to settle down. She knows what she wants, and if you don't have it, then she doesn't want to date you. You know. So I like honestly, I like knowing her as a friend and stuff. I know her dating history, and it's honestly, I think she has really bad luck sometimes. You know, like it's like fucking crazy. Uh, Hook me up with a Mudda Angela, dude. You're in Hong Kong, man. She's not about that LD life shit, long distance. Yeah, I don't know. I am her, like DM her or something like that. I was supposed to say I am instant message. Fuck, I'm old. Fuck. Uh, is the job stressful? I mean, every job has its stress and stuff. You know, like I think every job has its pros and cons. You know, and if I give you an answer like yes, it's not very helpful. Yeah. What car do I drive? I drive uh Honda Civic lowered. Actually, I could drive a Acura Integra, fucking lowered, vice rocketed out. No, I drive a Ford Fusion hybrid. So I know like I'm Asian and I drive a Ford, but I it won best hybrid of the year in 2013. Like I'm not really into sexy cars and shit. I never was, and so I don't spend my money on it. I don't want to fucking floss and shit. Fuck that. I work at a grocery store too, so like half the time my car gets like dented and whatnot. It's not worth it. GPA in farm school. Depends what you want to do. I'm sure if you want to do residency, it needs to be a lot higher, and that's an easy cutoff for most programs, you know. But for retail, they don't even give a fuck. Any thoughts about moving away from retail pharmacy and going to acute hospital pharmacy? A few of my friends did it actually, but no, not right now. I feel like so. Let me tell you a little bit about where I am with my career right now. So, like, I'm really good at retail pharmacy, right? Like, I feel like I'm not just saying that. I've been getting awards and stuff too. You know what I mean? And so I feel like I'm really good at this. I'm sort of comfortable, even though sometimes I feel trapped and I get bored and stuff. Try to remind myself like, hey, you know what? You got so many other things that growing opportunities around you. Like, dude, just keep one thing consistent with your life, so it's predictable. It's easy. But on the other hand, like, there's all this like pharmacy stuff. I feel like I could excel like with other pharmacy routes and stuff like that. And there's just a lot of opportunities, man. And I don't think one opportunity. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. These are when it comes down to it, like they're all good choices, right? But it really comes down to your gut and what you feel is best. And I feel like right now, even though I might not like it, I think what I'm doing right now is the right choice. Just because I'm good at what I do, it's one less thing for me to worry about, and so I can grow my other skill sets. Skill sets. You feel me? Yeah. Are you introvert or extrovert? I'm definitely more of an extrovert. Even though I've been having more introverted qualities, I still like deep down inside, like when I'm with other people, with my friends and stuff, or like meeting new people, I get a thrill from it, man. Every single time. It doesn't matter. Like I always get a thrill from it. Dude, this morning I found my school toilet over. Oh shit, dude! I remember this like one time when I was living in dorms, like in undergrad. This dude, I don't know who it was, but they took a fucking huge shit. It would not flush. It was like the size of my fucking arm, dude. Dude, like literally from here to here, right? And it would not flush. It was so funny. And then they put like a sign, like some kid wrote a sign like "World's biggest shit" right here. I was like, God damn, this shit looks like a fucking BBC, man. Damn. Min was like, floss like Angela and buy a Porsche. Dude, I was so fucking surprised when I saw her Porsche. I was like, what the fuck? That's fucking crazy. I'm traumatized as fuck. Damn, comp sci and the Cheetos. That's a Cheeto shit, homie. Well, getting into farm school get me girl? Serious question. I've never had a girlfriend. Dude, no, it won't. Like, because even if you do attract girls, they're not gonna like you. You know? I actually recommend, dude, you never had a girlfriend, start dating, man. It's so important. Like, I can't imagine going to farm school and never dating. So, dude, do yourself a favor, pick up a. This is a really good book, Models. I think this is a really, really good book if you're just new to dating and stuff. I need to read it again. I love this book. I've read it once, and like after reading all this like pickup artist shit and like going to Hong Kong and trying it and then losing all my like I don't know. I feel like this book will be really good for you, man. So seriously, dude, start dating as soon as possible. Even though school is very important, it's really important to develop yourself too. And I feel like a really good way, like every single time I've gone through a breakup or some crazy ass girl shit, like it's grown me so much, and it made me into sort of the person I am today because of those growing pains and that shit that Joe talks about. I feel very like strongly about this. Um, Average day of at work? Yeah, sure. I'll talk about average day. Um, Let me take a. Oh yeah. So typical average day at work. Typically I'll walk in. Hopefully I'll have no one at my fucking pharmacy. You know those people that come knocking fucking right at like 9 a.m. when you open, and I can't even clock in until that time. I'm like, God damn, fuck. But typically what I'll do, so I'll open up the pharmacy, open up all the windows. Typically what I do, I like to clean the pharmacy, like just take 5 minutes, wipe down, desanitize all the counters, stuff like that. And I log in, I start processing all the prescriptions, right? Verifying, like at my pharmacy, not like with CVS pharmacy, you just start filling. But for this pharmacy, they have a pre-verification type of thing. So I usually do that. People come in, I just take care of them. I try to bang it out as quick as possible, and I start filling. Like I try to fill as quickly as possible until and get everything done by 11 or 12, so I can focus on other things. Typically, by that time, my technician comes in, and usually I'll be calling doctors on the phone too during that time, to clarify any orders, stuff like that, and also prepare how I want to resolve all my problems for that day. Uh, After like 12, I mean, you're always gonna get patients throughout the day and stuff like that. So I try banging out my waiters as soon as possible. If there's no problems, if there's problems, it's gonna take a little while. But usually at that point, I usually run my clinical programs because I have a shitload of clinical programs at that time. So I just try to do that, take care of my ordering. It sounds like very simple and stuff like that, but there's a lot more to it. And honestly, if you're walking into a pharmacy expecting there to be no problems, that's never gonna happen, dude. There's always gonna be problems. It's just how you resolve it and communicate that with your patients and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Go to lunch, fucking edit my videos, come back, have a pile of shit, more shit to do, to clarify orders and stuff, and then I take another lunch, edit more videos, and then at 9 o'clock I go home. I'm there for 12 hours, man. So that's my typical day. And usually, even before that, I usually try to work out or I try to go to a coffee shop or something. Just to make it a little more productive. Because otherwise I'd be sitting in traffic. So that's my typical day. Pretty draining, dude. And but you gotta do what you gotta do. You can't change any of that shit, man. Oh, do you just okay? There's a Reddit post on our subreddit. What the hell? You oft. I broke up with my girlfriend coming into pharmacy school. Jason lol. Yeah, dude. My girlfriend actually broke up with me. Like when I had a girlfriend, I think. Oh yeah, she broke up right before I went to farm school. So I was like fucking heartbroken, man. But use that mother shit as motivation. Do you know how to play chess? No, I don't. The only thing that's similar to chess is like I do jujitsu and I used to do a lot of sticky hands for kung fu and stuff, and that shit is like fucking fun as shit. Um, I read Mark Manson's book too. That's the meta awesome. Any similar books? No pickup artist shit. I think honestly, you can learn from so much stuff. So like pickup artist stuff, like they have stuff called inner game and whatnot, and I think that's really good for personal development. You'll certain like if you read enough books, you'll read like let's take a look at my table right now. I just have random ass books. Like I have a hippie ass book. I forgot why I bought this. Oh yeah, this is Stoic, right? So how old school people like Socrates and like Plato and shit thought about the world and whatnot. I have a business book. Um, I have the motto book. Uh, Contagious. I forgot what this was about. I'm like actually in the middle of reading this right now. I haven't started it. Uh, Smart Thinking and Flow. So these are just random books on my table. I don't even like. I haven't even organized them. I just bought them recently. But you know, like you can take a lot of these books, like in random ass fields like business and whatnot, and apply it to personal development. So you get a lot of like ideas and thoughts about like just from reading other things. So don't limit yourself. Like even though you might hate pickup artist books, like still read them, see what's good, see what's useful from them. Like, because I really do think you can learn a lot from them. They can give you a different perspective, and you're like, hell no, I don't want to be fucking sleazy and shit and use like fucking negs and whatnot. It's all good, man. You don't have to use it. No one's putting a gun to your head, man. Do you have time to de-stress at all during my P2 year? My P2 farm year? Man, yeah, I mean, you have like periods, you know, like honestly, here's the thing. Okay, so if you're thinking about pharmacy school, think about what the biggest bottleneck is. It's actually the whole studying and absorbing the information. The more you can optimize that and improve that, the more time you'll have to de-stress or do whatever the fuck you want. So that's why I'm just like, dude, really hone down on your studying habits. Really make sure that you focus, and you'll decrease your studying time so you can enjoy more things. There's no thing like across the board being like, oh, if you do this tactic, you're gonna save 60 minutes each day. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you just need to like I said, I think study hacks is a great place to start. But when it comes down to it, check out where your bottlenecks are. Like, why aren't you absorbing information as quickly as possible and stuff like that. So that's how I would do it. How to win friends and influence people. That's an old school book, man, but it's a great title. Um, I've read like maybe a few pages. I have it somewhere in my I was about to say pharmacy, in my on my bookcase. I have a shitload of books. I'm not sure if this question sounds odd, but do you have non-Asian friends that are close to you that you hang out? Most of your Asian friends, Asian peeps are okay. So here's the thing: why I hang out with a lot of Asians and stuff like that. It's just because it's not because I'm racist. Fuck, mother black guy, you know. It's not like I'm racist or anything like that. But when you chill with people that are very similar to you, when you chill with people that are, like we just understand each other a lot better. And there's different types of Asians and stuff, but just in the past, like with like different races or like I grew up in a white community, so I had a lot of white friends when I was growing up, and then I don't know, somewhere along the way I found out I was Asian and shit. I was different. Like not everybody celebrates Chinese New Year. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? And I think for me, you just grow up and you just realize that you're different. It's just easier to connect with Asians because we all understand each other, or most of the time. So, uh, but as far as like non-Asian friends in California, I can't really think of some. Like I had one really cool like Armenian friend for a while, but I don't want to say we got into a fight, but he has issues, dude, that he had to work out, and it sort of ended. He pretty much ended our friendship and stuff. So hey, it's like whatever. But yeah, uh, it's the best way to make good money owning a pharmacy or working at one. I think that's a very that's not a really good question to ask, man. Because there's so many damn ways to make money. I think whatever your skills are best suited for, you know. Like if you don't like the stress of running a business and stuff like that, because it's stressful. Like there's good problems and bad problems, man. And it's just you gotta choose the problems that you want. You just gotta figure out what you think you'd be best at, you know. So think about your question again and see what you're really good at, and then work toward that. Is Joe a baller? Dude, they just got a new office and shit, and like, man, have you seen their fucking new office? That shit's balling as shit. Have you seen his fucking cars? He's balling as shit. Fuck. Makes me look like a fucking peasant, which pretty much I am, dude. I'm a six fig making peasant right here. Where was I a straight A student in high school in the Mudda college? No, not at all. Maybe during my last years of undergrad I was, but no, definitely not. Well, Kevin, man, yeah, so true. Majority of my friends are Asian since I grew up in an Asian community. I was just curious. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, oh, you're fucking white. I don't want to be your friend. Fuck you, mother bitch. But it's just like, it's more like, hey, it's what's around me. It's who I click with. You know what I mean? Like I think I mean sort of non-Asian friends. I guess Bree. She's like half white, so I don't know. Like I just it's just so much easier connecting with people that understand you and stuff like that. And I don't think it's a race thing. It's just a coincidence, you know. How did I meet Joe and my current roommates? So I met them back. This is a long story. I don't feel like I have the energy to tell it. But basically, how I met Joe was actually through Can, and I met Can through his Mudda popping lessons. Yeah. I didn't have any friends in California. I was like, oh shit, cool. Like I can learn how to do the pop with the Can from Poyotic. So I met Can, and then like Joe was there one day, and then we talked for a little bit. We didn't talk that much. We went to Barbell Brigade, saw him there, talked a little more, recommended me this book. I read the book. I saw Joe again, just talked to him about it. Told him that, hey, like, I don't know, I think I would like living near, closer to Monterey Park and stuff. And he was like, oh, cool, cool, cool. And then, because initially we were going to move, and then, like, later he needed roommates, because he was moving and he wanted to move somewhere in Monterey Park initially, but we decided, in the end, we didn't end up doing that. But, yeah, he offered me that, and I was like, oh shit, I get to live with someone that I really looked up to all these years. You know what I mean? And I was like, fuck yes, yeah. I mean, I thought about it for a second. I was like, oh man, I really don't want to pay double rent. And I'm like, Kevin's, don't be fucking mother Chinese right now. Just like fucking yellow it and just pay for 2 apartments, and hopefully everything will work out. Worst case scenario, you're out like a few grand, not a big deal. A few grand, right? Shit. But yeah, I guess that was basically how I met them in a really really short story. Shirley Wu. I applied to farm schools, and I don't know what's better for me, a big or small school. MCP, HS Boston, or Northeastern. No, dude, oh man, I would love to go Northeastern, man. That shit would be fun. Like it depends on your personality. For me, I love meeting new people, so the more people the better. And I don't know, but also there are more people there can be a lot of drama too. So just letting you know. But I think like honestly, it really depends on your personality. If you really like meeting a lot of people, I would say go to a bigger school. But for me personally, I would go to a bigger school. You know, who was my inspiration during the schooling year? My inspiration. I had a few, man. Like there was this one kid. His name was Jason Shen. I think he still like has websites and stuff. But I went to school with this fool, and he was like going to Olympics. He was like fucking smart as shit, and he actually really pushed. Like he didn't really push me. He actually said some pretty mean shit to me. Because we were initially friends, but then you know he's just like suck it up, stop being a bitch. But I realized like later that I was being a bitch. Like with my life, I was very negative. I was complaining about everything. Like I had a lot of problems. And I feel like that's the thing, right? So when I give advice, when I talk to you guys, I don't ever want to be like your fucking dad and be like, "Yo, you gotta stop being a bitch. Fuck, grow some balls." Like, dude, that doesn't help. Like when you're going through that. Like I went through that. But um, later in life, like I was like, hey, I'm not doing too hot in school. Like, what are some references you can do? So I used to follow this guy named Ramit Sethi. He's an Indian dude. So random, right? But I followed him. I started doing study hacks. I started. Those were the things that got me more into the like personal development route. I used to follow like, and then there was a period in my life where I couldn't pick up women. I still can't pick up women. Shit, I fucking suck at it. But hey, at least I'm honest about it, right? Um, but so I followed Neil Strauss a lot, and I got into that sort of pickup community, not pickup community, but I started reading in those books. I used to watch a lot of YouTube, like a lot of YouTube. You guys don't understand how much YouTube I used to watch. I used to watch a lot of Mr. Shy City. Uh, he's this black guy. He was so he's a black guy who talks about his fridge and stuff, and like how to get the ladies if you stock your fridge. And but he would do like things like make a difference Mondays and stuff, and would actually give out a lot to the community. And that was really touching, man, because it started like unlocking this like giving back to the community once you're successful type of thing in my head. So I used to watch them. Obviously, I used to be a huge fan of JK films. I used to watch Bong Fu every once in a while. I vibe more with like JK films and stuff. Um, there's a lot of different channels. Like I watch pretty much all the Asian people on there. I watch a lot of gaming channels too, because like my inner personality is like a nerd dude. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of inspirations, and I think growing up, like for me, I never really had a really strong male figure. Like my dad, me and my dad were never really close. Um, I think about my uncle a lot. My uncle, he helped me get me into investing. My grandparents, my family, honestly, like even though I didn't really have a strong like male figure in my life, like there's so many powerful women in my family. And they weren't powerful like, oh fuck yeah, like make it rain type of stuff, but they just live by these really they put I respect them so much now because they put everything other people before themselves, and we're just so giving as people. And I'm just like, damn, dude. Here I am, like I feel like a fucking spoiled brat sometimes. Like shit. So those are some people. I'm sure there's more. There's a lot more, but those were the people while I was in school that really really pushed me, I guess, to sort of where I don't want to say where I am today, but they definitely helped me get me in the right direction. Definitely missing a lot of steps there, but it's tough, man. Like especially when you don't got anybody to look up to, like it's really tough, man. Um, Linda, oh hey Linda, what up? Linda, I appreciate your video. They keep me motivated. Thanks, man. Um, I see your comments a lot, and they really mean a lot to me. So I do appreciate that, man. Linda DeWong, you're the best. Watching you gives me motivation. It really helped me with the anxiety I've been having over the pharmacy school shit. Yeah, man. Like, sometimes it's really hard to find find someone who's really so that's a problem with like YouTube a lot. Like I feel like a lot of time it's really hard to find somebody relatable to you and someone who understands and who really gives a shit about you, like about you and your future. Like for me, like I have no I mean, like it's cool getting messages and stuff like that, but for me, I'm basically doing it for like free. It doesn't make sense for like right now. I just checked my AdSense like revenue, and it's only $50 like each month. And some people would be like, "What? What the fuck? You don't get paid shit." But it's not about the money, man. It's about really helping people, and it's a sustainable way that I can help people, and it's scalable too. So that's a huge thing. But I enjoy it. Like I'm not sure if I talked to you guys about this, but a huge thing for me it was when I was a lot younger. I used to talk to a lot of girls on the phone. Shit, pillow talk, man. And a lot of the stuff I'm telling you, I would just probably be talking to you as just a regular friend, you know. And if you talk to people that have met me, I'm pretty much the same, like in real life and here, you know what I mean. But also, I'm not that popular on YouTube. Shit. So share my videos. Shameless plug. Shameless plug, right? No, but you know, like I just try to be relatable and just talk to you guys like normal people, man. Because sometimes, like when things are heavily edited and stuff like that, you lose sense of personality, man. How do you deal with the mother lonely time? Pornhub, duh, shit. If you work all day, how do you find the time to make new friends? Sometimes I have no new energy to meet new people. Um, that's a good question, man. I don't know how. Sometimes I have all the energy in the world. A lot of coffee, a lot of cocaine. No, seriously though, I think you just gotta make time. At the end of the day, you just schedule out some time. Probably it's not a good idea to strategize making new friends after work. But sometimes that's a great excuse. Like if you got a few pharmacy friends in the area, dude, just grab a few drinks or just grab something and just do some mother bonding time, man. And I think the best way to make new friends is actually through your friends' friends, you know. And it takes effort. Nothing in life. It's your new friends are not just gonna when after pharmacy school, like or after you graduate, anything, right? New friends are just not going to pop out of nowhere. You know, you really have to be active about it. And I've just been very blessed that I have really good friends out in LA, you know. But if I were in your shoes, I would just go to meetups. Even set up your own events, dude. Sometimes meetup events are hella lame, you know? Like, once you meet a few cool people, dude, just introduce them together and then have them like bring other people to it too. You know, that's the easiest way to meet people. And your friend's friend probably isn't gonna be like, "Hey, don't talk to me, you sack of shit." You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be tactful, nice, they're gonna have something in common with you. If you don't even know what to say, just be like, "Hey, how do you know blah blah blah?" Done, easy. You just get to know their story and stuff, and just be curious about people. That's just me though. Lol, feel like the channel is so cool. Thank you very much. Mincy, Mincy, I'm a farm tech. Recently, I was talking with my pharmacist. She was saying sooner or later, pharmacist role will be automated. What do you think about this? Um, if I were to, yeah, perhaps, maybe. I know pharmacy technicians for sure. Uh, but the pharmacy role, I feel like it's different. Like with I can't really. It's hard to explain, but here's the thing: like with pharmacy, there's always this the personal touch you can't replace. You know, like when people. Here's a complaint I hear about mail order all the time. For you guys that don't know what mail order, it's basically they just insurance companies will mail you their meds. Oh fuck! Oh, I'm so sore. Fuck. They'll mail you the meds at home and stuff like that, but people still prefer retail pharmacies, and that's because they get to interact with people. And there's something about the personal touch you can't automate. And so, as long as we keep that rooted in ourselves and we continue to show that, hey, you know what? At the end of the day, it's the bottom line. If we can increase our sales over automation, that's the another good thing. But I definitely don't see us pharmacists getting replaced anytime soon. But also on the other hand, I could be totally wrong, and I think a lot of time, like when, especially like seeing people after this Trump election and whatnot, like there's so many people that are so unwilling to just like adapt and change. I'm like, damn, we're just enabling these fools. You know what I mean? Like truck drivers and stuff. Like you see the new trucks that the new like self driving trucks. I'm like, god damn, dude, it's gonna put a lot of people out of work. But it's also like when it comes down to it, it's a society thing. There's so many people who are so fucking lazy who don't want to learn like develop a new skill set. You know, and they're like, "Oh, I'm too old. I can't learn." I'm like, "Fuck, man!" I'm like, dude, that's like, honestly, that is Darwinism at its finest, man. Because if you can't change, then you're gonna be out replaced or fucking die or suck dick on the street. I don't know. So yeah, um, I'm a P1, accelerated program, not even celebrated pharmacy school, studying hard. Shit, same here, man. I didn't do, I didn't get to spend time with my family because I'm hustling and I'm just learning new shit. Watch a lot of YouTube videos. Granted, my life it might be a little bit better than yours right now, but you know, like I definitely feel you, man. It's not easy, and just realize it's only temporary. You're doing it so that you can spend the future holidays with your family, man. So, will JK News? No, probably not. I don't think so. I don't see myself. They have enough personalities on there, man. Maybe you should start bombing their feed and telling them they should bring me on. I don't know. Did I dorm? Linda asked, "Did I dorm? I was dorming life." Yeah, I did. I liked it. I think it was really cool. Like to have a place on campus, it's really easy to invite people over. I didn't really do that because it was messy as fuck. Shit. But I think dorming for me, it's just an easier way to meet people. It's hella convenient. So I think it was worth the extra cost. Um, you can't put a price tag on relationships, man. If you meet a really good friend, like dude, there's something about living in the same building, and then like your friends cook you dinner or you have dinners together. That's Mudda bonding time. Or like watching Jersey Shore. Like fuck. Well, I used to watch Jersey Shore. I'm fucking trashy, but watching Jersey Shore or doing random stuff together, I think that's irreplaceable, man. Those times are. I would definitely live again in a dorm, even though, sometimes you gotta take shits together, like shit in the same public bathroom. That shit's nasty. But if you get a private like place, perfect. It's just like a living apartment. Good night, Mintran. Good night. Thanks for the Q&A. No problem, man. Um, I graduated pharmacy school. V Trouble. Oh, we got pharmacists in here. I graduated pharmacy school this year and worked at CVS for Florida for 1.5 months. Starting to feel a burnout. Any advice getting out and finding a new job? So when it comes down to looking for a new job, it's just like sales and stuff. So you need to sort of get leads or like get leads. So there's a few ways you can get leads for finding a new job. You can um, apply through the front door, right? So that's like submitting your applications and stuff. This is very time consuming, by the way, and honestly, I don't hear much from it. But I would also try to go backdoor. So two ways you can do it: meet friends and friends of friends, or cold connections, right? And so I use LinkedIn a lot to sort of like see what positions I want in the future and sort of get in their head. And I take them out for coffee meetings a lot of time. Like that's the best way to get inside someone's head, have some one-on-one bonding time, and just ask them questions about what it's like and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's my suggestion to you. Like my current job that I got, I actually didn't get like initially. Like I fucking like didn't hear back, but I followed up. And I think being persistent and being creative with your solutions, man. I've been in your shoes, man. It really sucks. Like that company will churn and burn you. You learn a lot of good lessons though, like about how strong you are and how resilient you are, man. Like I know it's really tough coming home every single day, looking at like seeing your life fly by like this. Shit, do you really want to spend the rest of your 20s like this, or never mind the rest of your life? And I used to tell myself every single day, like, it's only temporary, and just collect it for a check, man. And I think that in itself like really helped me sort of cope with those tough times. Like, not only was I like working like at CVS long hours and stuff, but I also like I think during those times I was just really depressed. Like, I was driving so damn far, like almost sometimes it'd be 2 hours just one way, and I'd be like, "Fuck, man, I'm just like wasting my life," and it felt like that. It truly felt like that, like I was wasting my life. But you just gotta keep on going, man, and uh, just never give up, and just keep on pushing. That's the best advice I have to give to you. And when people say no, follow up with them. Those are new connections. Every interview you get, that's a new connection. Follow up with them. Talk about, ask them for feedback on the interview. What sort of you're. Let them know that, hey, you know what, you're willing to work. Maybe you won't get this interview, but you're just willing to hustle and overcome any sort of like problems that you have, and that you're proactive. People, like, when you're asking for a job, people really respect that, you know. And for me, like, I don't think I'm better than anyone or anything like that at any particular skill. There's so many other better pharmacists clinically and stuff. But I think what sets me aside is that I'm willing to put in the work. I'm willing to be open. I'm willing to learn from so many different people, and I think that's a huge selling point. You know. So just yeah, I know that was like a really long answer, but that I just really thought about my CBS times during that time. What year did I apply for farm school? I applied to, well, second question was I applied to over 10 farm schools, I think. I only got into three or four, and I didn't bother to go to interviews for the rest. What year did I apply to farm school? 2009, 2010, because I started going to farm school. My class was 2010 to 2013, so yeah. Do you ever get afraid of someone is watching your videos, especially being vulnerable and open? No, I'm not afraid. Uh, One, like, if it's a stalker or something, I can handle myself, dude. You know. Two, like, if it's an employer and stuff, I mean, this is who I am. Like, at the end of the day, I try to help people in a relatable way. There's something about being very PC that doesn't resonate with people. And this is just who I am. If you don't like me, then I don't think, honestly, I would want to work for a company that wouldn't let me express myself this way. It's not like I'm hella unprofessional or anything like that. I think what I'm doing is very important, and people need it. You know, so no, I'm not scared, and I feel like it's my duty. Like, if I know all this stuff, or if I'm, it feels like it feels so wrong to be holding a lot of this information, or like people that I know in my social circle that could help other people, and that's truly how I feel. But like, for me, it's pretty weird. Like, sometimes certain things I'm like kind of shy about revealing and stuff like that. Actually, you know what? No, when it comes to humiliating myself, it's pretty funny. I usually laugh at it, But obviously, other than my like personal information, like my social security, my like home address, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. I can always move and stuff, and even though it's a pain in the ass, like, I have no, I don't think hopefully I will never have those problems. But when they come up, if they come up, I'll handle it, dude. I'll submit them with a fucking omoplata, or like a fucking armbar. I don't know. My brother is a pharmacist and worked at CVS before too. He's burnt out from all the shit, man. It's hard, man. Like, people don't realize how hard our job is, and it's a failure on us pharmacists that we don't communicate how frustrated we are, or how, like, it's sometimes the working conditions are so bad, man, and it's not like fucking sweatshop like work like conditions and stuff like that, but sometimes it really does feel like a fucking Chinese sweatshop, you know, like when I was working at CVS and stuff. So I feel you. Like we have so much liability, we have so much responsibility. We honestly deserve every single fucking cent that we get. You know, at least most of us. Some people just like don't give a fuck. They're just like rats. But if you do your job appropriately, I think we deserve every single penny. And for the amount of money that we generate, hell yeah, man. Trey Songs. Hey Kevin, did you have any non-traditional students in your class? Was too old for from school and so I'll tackle the first part of the question. So yeah, there were a lot of older students and stuff. Like there were students that were like maybe I think the oldest student was 50. I'm like, god damn. You want to go back to pharmacy school and put yourself through all this misery right now? Shit, this is one tough motherfucker. But then like also what else? What else? Sorry, blank out. I'll probably close the stream soon. So any last minute questions? You can type it below, and I'll probably end it soon. Yeah, but 50 years old. There was also another pharmacist who was like 30 something, 40s, here and there. They weren't like they were older people, right? But I guess like there's never old like if it's truly something that you want to do, there's never a time that where you're too old, you know? Like fiscally, yeah, it's probably not worth it at the age of 50 or like, you know, like 40 maybe, you know, because you're taking on at least I heard pharmacy schools went up quite a bit since I was there. Like my friend Mimi was telling me like almost 50,000 a year shit. That's like a 200K like debt. Is it worth it? I don't know. Within the amount, how fast can you pay that loan off, and you know, like what's the ROI on it? I don't know. As far as my loans, basically, how I handle my loans, I do a so I pay the minimums, and people are like, "Why the fuck do you pay the minimums?" Because I invest extra money into the market. To me, like, and it depends on your risk tolerance. Not everybody's the same way. But I mean, some people can't handle any risk at all. Like, but to me, like my loans are like, I think I have like anywhere from 4 to 6%. Most of them are 6%, but if I invest it in just like the market and stuff like index funds, stuff like that, they'll yield anywhere from 8 to 12%. And I think it doesn't make like to me it doesn't make sense to pay off all my loans if I can make more money on the market. You know, like for me, I think recently I actually broke past my loan debt amount. So that's the way I choose to handle it. But other people handle it differently. Like it's a liability, man. I like Robert Kiyosaki is scam artist. That's why I call him because he's so salesy, man. But Robert Kiyosaki says pay yourself first and pay your liabilities last. You know, so to me, like if I can make more, I want to invest my money into assets first before I pay down my liabilities, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Thoughts about RSD Tyler? You know what? I don't really know that much about RSD Tyler. Like I want to follow him and stuff because my friend Matt, he was actually talking about him the other day. But I know him through I've like through Neil Strauss and stuff like that. Yeah, like and I heard like his content is as good. My friend Matt was telling me his content isn't as good as before. Have you settled all your debt from school? Yeah, I just recently broke even. Yeah, I just recently broke even, but I haven't paid off my debt. If that makes sense, my investments like surpassed it recently, so it's a good thing. Like I'm very happy with my investments right now. Hopefully by I don't know, like if I keep investing the amount I do each month right now, I think I'll be in a pretty good place. I don't think I can live off my dividends, but at least I'll have like capital to sort of invest into future investments as well. Probably not a house, since I'm anti-house. Um, have you ever heard of a student who has completed university with a criminal record but been granted a pardon and accepted? No, dude, I'm a bad person to ask because I'm not the mother criminal. But um, that's a question asked to actually a pharmacy school, man. Like ask admissions. Obviously, I don't know if you're in that situation. That kind of sucks, but it's gonna be. I would really take a look. If you're gonna be working like in a state or something like that, you should really make sure that you're even eligible to sit on your boards. Because if you're not even eligible, then there's no point doing it. Anyways, guys, it was nice chatting with you. Wow, my armpit hair is sticking out. Anyways, guys, it was really great just chatting with you. Hopefully, we can do this more. But I just wanted to sort of, I guess today, what I really wanted to do is just chat with you guys so I wouldn't feel so mother lonely. Um, but, I just wanted to sort of help you guys out, give some more on Thanksgiving after volunteering, paying for my friends' Thanksgiving dinner. This is actually other than Halloween, Halloween's my fucking favorite holiday. But other than Halloween, I really like this holiday a lot. And I think you gain so much by giving to others. And I think for me, um, obviously I'd probably rather be spending it with my family and shit. But, this is the next best thing. And I was trying to think of ways to sort of save my Thanksgiving. But, it's not always about me. And so I just want to just continue giving to people. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching me every day. I appreciate it, man. And Angela videos, so you can fap to it. So, yeah, this live stream will be up and monetized and stuff. So, see you guys later. Peace.